10-year-old helper here with me today, and we're going to review his electronics fun kit. More of an unboxing than a review, actually, but here we go. Let's go ahead and open this up. So he's going to open this up. He got this at his Trail Life event, and essentially in this box is some electronics items. It looks like this on the outside, and you can probably read right there. It's made by Elegco, and shows you some of the things over here that come in it. Mainly, I think, capacitors and things like that type of thing. Nothing around really on the sides. And on the back, might be difficult to read that, but feel free to pause and check it out later on. And here are the things in here. So he opened this up already, as you saw, and here's a whole bunch of leads. So there's a little pointy leads on this side. And on this side, you have your little plastic connectors. So you got, these little guys right here. So that's that. What else do we have in here? Bunch of LED lights.
It'll light up when you plug it in.
Yep. So you can see there's little LED ends on there, which would be things that we'd be able to plug into. Let's say we take a pair of these wires. We can plug each side of an LED into here, and then the other side will be able to plug into a battery. What else do we have? We have capacitors. So there's a whole bunch of capacitors in this set also. It looks like there's 3 different sets of probably about 10 or so capacitors, so maybe about 30 there. These here, I think, are other types of capacitors as well. And then what else do we have?
Buttons to turn
Yep,
them
yeah,
on.
little buttons to on and off buttons. So that's kind of cool too. Bunch of on and off buttons. And then we have other kinds of potentially diodes, but yeah, these are going to be diodes. And then we have smaller, probably capacitors or diodes. So let me know in the comments below if you know if these are capacitors or diodes. I see people are watching, so we greatly appreciate that. We just want to do this kind of live here. This is a little chip. I've seen these before. I'm not an expert at these things. So again, just looking at this quickly, there's a little like microchip with a bunch of pins right there. It might tell us right there what that is. Can you tell me what that says? Right there. What does that say?
That says 74HC5.
So it's an IC what?
IC1PC.
Okay, IC. Okay. And then we have other little capacitors and stuff. Do all those say capacitors, or what are they saying on there? What does it say we have? What are those?
Photo resistor.
Resistors. Okay, so there's some resistors as well. LED lights of various colors. What else is on there? What's that considered?
A capacitor.
Capacitor. Okay.
That one.
So capacitors store energy, and so what happens is energy can go into the capacitor. Once the capacitor fills up with energy, then it passes it on to the next thing. So it's basically a storage of power temporarily. All right, we got another set of wires. And so this one has the same type of, needle point kind of thing on each side. Little point on this side and on this side. And there's a whole bunch of these wires. Then in here we have a breadboard, I think.
Yeah.
Go and open your breadboard. And then these guys are, let's see what these guys are. Does it say over here what those are?
Says 40-pin header.
40-pin header. So I think these are like jumpers to go between one item and another. For example, on your breadboard. So your breadboard you use to set up different electronic setups. So you can put power into one thing and then connect it with a jumper from one area to another. So these could be used as jumpers as well. So basically you can put a wire in one of these holes and then put another one. You see here there's the positive and the negative on the top. If you can see that right there, I'll bring it up closely. Positive is the red side and negative is the blue side. So you got a line there. It also has, looks like it's glue on the back, so you could actually take that off and attach it to something. Maybe glue it down to a board or something else that you want to bring around into different areas. So, so that's that. And then in here, what's this guy? Tell me what that says that is.
That says the power supply module. So I think that's the thing that runs it all.
So this is a power supply module. We got a little power on and off button there. It's got an on and off button there.
I'm pretty sure that's the thing that runs the whole thing.
Yeah, and so It looks like you can put a DC electrical connection into there, and then you could power it from there. There's your little power button on and off, and then we'll be able to figure out. It looks like a USB right there,
Yeah,
a USB connector. So you can use your USB connector onto there with 1, 2, 3, looks like 4 pin there. A bunch of other pins here off of this connector. So we're going to check this out and mess around with this guy a little bit and get a little bit more ideas of what things we can do. If there's something particular you recommend that we do with this kit, or if you have a similar kit and you've done things, you know, give me some ideas of what to do. We'll probably play around with it more, get some of these LED lights to light up with a 9-volt battery, or, you know, maybe even some AA or AAA batteries. And yeah, this is kind of a cool little kit. So thanks to the people that watch this live, and thank you watching it later on. Give us a thumbs up if you like this. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.